everyone, it's Caitlin. You have reached day 3 of the 5-day Intro to Pilates series. Today we are focusing on the upper body. So we're gonna be building on all of those concepts in the first 2 days where we found our abdominals and our core to find that strength and stability. So we're gonna use that also today to power our upper body exercises. So we are gonna get started up in a standing position. So here in standing, I want you to walk to the back edge of your mat so you have that long mat out in front of you. And I want you to find all 4 corners of your feet here on the mat and your legs are in parallel. You're gonna roll your shoulders down and back just a few times. Inhaling as the shoulders lift and exhale as they lower. Let's do one more. Now keeping those arms now heavy by your sides, you're gonna take your inhale and then exhale, you're gonna roll your spine down. So that means bringing your chin towards your chest and letting your head and your arms be heavy as you peel one vertebra at a time off of your spine. And then once your hands make it to the bottom, you may have to bend your knees to do so. Bring your hands to the mat. And with steady hips, you're gonna walk those hands out to plank. So you're just gonna hold it here for a breath, deep breath in. And exhale, walk the hands back to the feet till the heels drop down, straighten the legs, and then roll through your spine to come back up. So we're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, growing tall at the top. And exhale, chin to chest, rolling down, warming up that spine here. And then as you bring those hands to the floor and walk out, you can feel that upper body, those shoulders warming up. Holding for a breath here in plank, inhale. And exhale, walking those hands back. Bring the heels to the floor, straighten the legs, and then roll through your spine to come back up. Good, inhale, last one, lifting up tall. And then exhale, chin to chest. Roll it down. You probably feel a nice stretch there in the back of your neck. Good, hands come to the floor. Last, walk out to plank. And this time we're gonna hold the plank here for 3 breaths. Good, so pulling that belly in and up, lengthening that lower back. Shoulders are pulling down the spine, pressing away from the floor. 2 more breaths here, deep breath in. And exhale. Last one. Good, and exhale. Now lower those knees to the floor. So on our knees here, we're gonna shift the hips forward so we're in a kneeling plank position. So nice long spine from your knees through the crown of your head. Same thing, shoulders down. I want you to rotate your elbows so the elbows are pointing back behind you. Belly's pulling in, finding your core here. Now we're gonna inhale as we bend the elbows, having them graze your sides for a push-up, and then exhale, press it away. So inhale, we bend, and exhale, press. We've got 3 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Check in with your shoulders. Make sure they're not way up by the ears. Last 2. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, perfect. All right, let's come into a comfortable seated position. I'm gonna come into kneeling on my knees here for this one, sitting on my heels. If being up on a regular seat or popped onto a pillow or blanket in a crisscross position, go ahead and do that. So feel here that we're not just sinking down, right? We're lifting up, finding all this length here and support and stability. And I want you to keep that throughout the exercise. Imagine you have a string, a puppet string, pulling the crown of your head up towards the ceiling throughout this, okay? All right, so keeping that and your ribs pulling down and back, I want you to go ahead and find goalpost arms. So 90 degrees here. And I want you to squeeze those elbows together, keeping them at 90 at shoulder height, and then go ahead and bring them apart, squeezing the shoulders back. So we're gonna bring the elbows together and then squeeze the shoulders back. So that's where we're finding that beautiful upper back work, those great postural muscles that really help us from slouching forward. So we're imagining that we're bringing those shoulder blades together towards the spine and down the back at the same time. Good. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, last one. All right, now keeping them here with the palms facing forward. Again, shoulders down first. Now we're gonna inhale as we press those arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale as we squeeze the shoulders down your back. Good, inhale as we press it up. And exhale as we squeeze down. So you guys stay there. I'm just gonna show you here. So when I bring my arms up to the ceiling here, and then as I squeeze the shoulders down, you should really see those muscles, feel those muscles activating as you draw your elbows down by your sides. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, squeeze them down and together. Last 4 and 3. Last 2. Last 1. All right, one more exercise here. We're gonna do long arm circles. So bringing those arms out to the side, still crown of the head tall, belly pulling in. And we're gonna do just small circles here. So this is great for those shoulders, finding that mobility, but also you really feel, it doesn't take much here before you start to feel a little bit fatigued in those shoulders there. So just tiny little circles, long and strong arms. Good, let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we reverse. Good, trying to stay nice and steady and still in your core. That's where that core strength, core support comes in. Good, so even here in this seated position, it all counts. Good, let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower the arms down by your side. So coming with your legs here onto the side, we're eventually gonna end up stacking our knees as we come into our side plank. So that left hand is gonna be on the floor, left knee is gonna be on the floor as well. And you're gonna lift yourself up into that kneeling side plank position. So first things first here, make sure that shoulder is right over the wrist. And you're in this nice straight line here, so hips aren't pulling back, but pulling forward, belly's pulling in and up. Now, once you're there, you wanna think of pressing yourself away from the floor with this bottom arm. It's really lifting up and away. Then you're gonna bring this arm up to the ceiling. You're gonna open up to the side as you arch your spine up towards the ceiling. And then you're gonna lower your hips down. They're just gonna touch the floor here, and they're gonna come right back up. So you come through that plank, then you come to that beautiful side bend. We call this a mermaid in Pilates, and then we let the hips touch down here again. And then again, press that arm away. You press the upper body up towards that ceiling, and then we lower. We're just gonna do 2 more here on this side. So you can feel a lot of work in that shoulder and that side body here, and this nice opening here on this top side. Last one, lift. Good, and lower. Now hold here. I want you to just draw this top arm up towards the ceiling. I want you to take an inhale, and then on your exhale, you're gonna take this arm around your spine as you pull that arm under your other one. And then we're gonna inhale, open up. Think of opening your heart and your chest towards the ceiling. Exhale as you round. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. We've just got one more like that. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. All right, we're gonna do the same thing now on the other side. All right, so sweeping those legs over to the other side, we're gonna do all that here with that right hand on the mat and your right knee down. So setting yourself up into that plank, that side plank position, lift those hips. Again, wrist is right under the shoulder there. Feel the hips pulling forward, lengthening that lower spine, lifting up through your core. Good, now press yourself away from your floor with your bottom arm. Lift this top arm up and then reach up overhead as you lift your hips and ribs higher towards the ceiling. And then go ahead and drop the hips down, touch the floor, and then really press away as you lift up and lengthen here. Good, and lower. Beautiful, and lift. And lower. Let's do 2 more like that. Again, that nice work on the underside of your body, that right side, and that shoulder there, and then that beautiful side bend and opening on that left side as you lift up and lengthen. Good, now go ahead and bring your hips down. We're gonna find that rounded spine and that extension. So I want you to go ahead and draw this top arm up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring that arm under your right arm as you round through your spine. Inhale, open it back up. Left shoulder pulling down your back. Exhale as you round. Good, inhale to open. Exhale, round. Good, last 2. That nice stretch here in that back. Last one. Good, and bring it back up to seated. All right, so now you're gonna swing your legs around to face this way. And we're gonna set ourselves up for a little reverse dip push-up, okay, or a tricep press. So your fingers are gonna be facing forward. Your knees are gonna be bent. I want you to think of drawing those shoulders down your back here. All right, when you're ready, you're gonna straighten your arms as you lift your hips up. Now, keeping your hips a little bit lifted, we're gonna start to bend the elbows back behind you and then press. So a small range of motion here, not huge, but enough that you can really feel those triceps. Keep your core pulling in, shoulders back. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, good, and then lower those hips down. All right, last exercise is gonna be a reverse table or reverse plank pose. So we're gonna stay here with ourselves facing in this direction. Your first option here would be to keep your feet where they are on the mat, keep your fingers facing forward, and coming into that reverse table. So you wanna make sure your shoulders are pulling down and back first, and then you're gonna press up and then lift your hips coming into that table position here. Okay, so if that's enough for you, you're just gonna hold that and come in and out of that. We're gonna do 3 total, okay? If you wanna go to try the next level, go ahead and extend your legs out. This would be that more lengthened, expanded version. And you're gonna bring those hands again back to face you. Shoulders are down and back. And then you're gonna start to pull your belly in, lift the hips up as you press down through your feet, coming into that reverse table position. We'll hold here for 3, 2, 1, and lower down. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale here, shoulders down and back. Exhale as you lift, and hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good, last one here, shoulders back. Take your inhale. Good, exhale, belly in. Really think of contracting your glutes here to help support that back body, and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower it all the way down. Lift your arms up towards the ceiling and just find yourself a nice forward fold here. One more deep breath. And then go ahead and bring yourself up to seated. Find a comfortable seat here and just do those shoulder rolls that we started with at the beginning of the workout. So you're gonna bring those shoulders up and back. And just a couple more times here. See how you feel now. Feel some nice work here in your upper body. You might also feel a little bit more mobile. I don't feel so stiff here with these shoulder rolls as I did at the beginning. Awesome. Now take this time here if you want to do some extra stretches for yourself for that upper body. Go ahead and do that now. Otherwise, congratulations. You have finished day 3 for upper body. Nice work today. I am going to be doing lower body for day 4, so hope you will join me for that. Otherwise, please go ahead and like this video if you enjoyed it today, and also subscribe to my channel. I also have other videos on my channel, such as Pilates for pain relief, Pilates for kids. If you have kids at home, this is a fun way to get them moving. I have my kids in the video with me doing that as well. And I have some other general Pilates workouts on there. So hope you will join me again for day 4 tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye.